Hey guys, Stealth here. We're going back to the roots. Wargame, European Escalation. This is where it all started. It's quite a long way where we have come now with Wargame Red Dragon. The naval area, the aircraft, none of that was in European Escalation. In fact, not all of the units are even unlocked right at the get-go. I reset my progress to absolutely nothing. I have a level 1 personality here, command stars nil, and my armory is pretty damn desolate. There is nothing unlocked except what you get right from the start. So I'm gonna have to get these command stars and earn them. So let's go into the missions. I'm gonna start with the Iron Curtain mission to get the Panzer Brigade number 2. And with this mission I can get maximum 12 command stars, and let's try to get as maximum or the maximum of those so that I can actually start unlocking some vehicles. Because what I have right now is one FOB, a couple of Jupiters, I have a couple of recon vehicles but only 5 of those, I have 12 tanks, and that's it. I'm going to be playing all of the cinematic intro videos, so pay a look or have a look at those because they're really good. They have really put a lot of attention into actually making all of those, and I'm a bit sorry to see that not more video games have those kinds of introduction these days. Alright, let's go.
April 12, 1975. Fall of Phnom Penh. The Khmer Rouge seizes power. April 30th, 1975. Fall of Saigon. The United States Embassy is evacuated. May 1975. Start of tensions between Cambodia and Vietnam. China and the USSR fight for control of Southeast Asia through their respective allies. July 17, 1975. The Apollo-Soyuz space mission underlines the U.S.-Soviet policy of détente. August 1st, 1975. Signature of the Helsinki Accords to try to calm East-West tensions. December 19, 1975. The East German soldier Werner Weinhold deserts to the west, killing 2 border guards during his escape. December 20th, 1975. The GDR demands the extradition of Weinhold to answer for the double murder. Bonn refuses. December 21st, 1975. Border guards are on high alert on both sides of the Iron Curtain. The tension is at its peak between the two Germanys. Border guards have reported a skirmish in the area of Grafhorst. West German intelligence has detected movement from Panzerausbildungsregiment 19 not far from the border. The Panzer Brigade 2 is put on alert. Border guards have confirmed a violation of the territory of the Federal Republic by the East Germans. The Chancellery in Bonn declares a state of war.
Gotta say, that's good, isn't it?
Major enemy infiltration in the area of Grafhorst. At least 1 mechanized battalion. Armored units have been spotted crossing the Iron Curtain at the crossing point. A border guard patrol group has reported being under enemy fire. It sounds like they need help.
Now, much more unlike Wargame Red Dragon, there seems to be an actual story evolving throughout these missions. And you can get that from the video, the narration of course, but also that the map is, I'm not going to say dynamic, but it does grow. Depending on whether you achieve your objectives or not, the map becomes bigger, different units go in, etc. Alright, I'm going to get a bit of tutorial right now, eliminate the enemy. Let's see, let's move faster. Is that Q? No, that's attack. I'm not sure what move fast is here, and if I can rebind that or not. A couple of Leopard 1A1s versus a few T-34s. And currently I cannot call in anything. Doesn't even show me where the zones are. Oh, there you go. I'm coming from hotel into Charlie. Right. Now the game looks quite a bit different from what we're used to. But then again, I think that the game is from 2009. The way that the screen is shaking is also quite interesting. Yeah, I know all that. It's quite interesting, you don't really get that in Red Dragon too much. I gotta say, for a game like this, the vehicles do look rather good. Alright, we got one T-30-45 destroyed, and there's the second one. Right, head up. I have to do this with the buttons, because I simply don't know what the hotkeys are yet. Move fast is... yeah, right. We're gonna remap that. Overwrite that. I always use F for fast moving. And I'm gonna put F1. Oh, I cannot bind that to F1, unfortunately. F2? Yeah, F2 works. Okay. Not that I can put a flare down. That's Red Dragon material. A couple of unknowns there. Looks like a BTR as well as some more T-34s. Recon isn't good enough. Oh, there they are. Main battle tank. T-34, 85. Are you kidding? Oh, I display zones. That's new. Look at that. Completely different from what we're used to. It's going to take some getting used to. He's out. Objective complete. What's next? We get a couple of recon squads coming in. BGS, which I believe are now 5-man groups. And they also don't carry AT grenades, they carry an AT weapon. Alright, recon Bravo sector. Sure thing. Would love to get that quartz though. Looks like these tanks are all full health. They haven't been hit by the T-34s, or if they have been hit, they didn't go through. Yep, we get the quartz. Excellent.
Er ist einer, den man nicht sieht.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
Ohne uns wären Sie
Ja, Kommandant. Rücken auf Koordinaten vor.
We're gonna need the recon of this guy, but I don't know what his recon capability is. Good optics. Okay. Recon complete. Moving up.
Was für mich?
T-34-85s. As well as some BTRs, which have seemingly been destroyed. And there's another unidentified tank, but that's a T-34. Push back the NVA breakthrough. Not a problem. I believe that the bars on top here, or just below their name. So you got Kessa and then you got 8 out of 10. I believe that's their experience. So that they actually will upvet themselves once they get enough points. What's my range in these? 1925. 15% accuracy. Wow. Then again, they're Leopard 1A1s. They're not really modern tanks.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle,
These
Kommandant?
things aren't even getting hit. Look at that. My Leopards aren't moving, they're just sitting still. They have an even worse accuracy than 5%.
Ja, Kommandant. Bereit, Kommandant.
Yep. Got another kill. That's the ultimate here. Critical hit. There's the other one. Yep, this one now got upfitted. We got Kessa and they call it combat level 2, but I'm not really sure if that's the appropriate term.
Motorspeer ist einer, den man nicht sieht.
Look at that, this must be the Iron Curtain. Or part of it. Watchtowers, fences, tank traps, pretty high walls. But by the way that the barbed wire is angled, I'd say they're more designed to keep people in than out. Alright.
Rücken auf
So they might have something else, considering that my tanks, or that the objective isn't done yet. Let's see. I know there's something there, but it's not really appropriate structure. I suppose. Because I'm actually destroying stuff inside their perimeter. If that's not an active war, I don't know what is. Alright, game, where are you hiding? Oh, T-55, that's something else. Those things are probably a bit more threatening than a T-34, 85 friends. Good hits, killed. Okay. Tanks still haven't been hit. We got 3 veterans, or rookies, or whatever they are. Combat level 2. Bravo sector display zones. Right, Bravo sector should be clear. Unless they got more units inside that perimeter. That tree line. Wouldn't be surprised if they did. What's that? SW-60s. Infantry transports. Look at that. They just gained 8% accuracy. Very nice. That's an arm 30% accuracy. This is also joining the fight. Not really getting a lot of shots in though. What's your accuracy? 1. About that. Infantry getting stunned. They actually carry fragments in this game. Let's do more groups down. A range of 263 meters. Okay, they're done. Objective clear. Oh, T-55 behind. Jupiter, resupply units, and I can now call in some stuff, that's nice. Jupiters are fast. My tanks are, yeah, they're still full health. Battle groups persistent, the experience gained is retained. Okay, good. Command stars are earned for each objective, will now be able to unlock new units. You can also play multiplayer. Yeah, although I doubt that people are still playing this thing in multiplayer. Rather doubt that. Destroy NVAA or NVA HQ setup. Which is where? Right, we're gonna cross the border. That's a secondary, and that's a primary. So they want me to clear a town without infantry. I suppose that the opposition isn't going to be too bad. Otherwise they wouldn't ask me to do that. Okay, I suppose he's dead. Yeah, I'm going to keep this as my main attack group. I'm going to have the Jupiters link up with him to resupply. I'm going to set up a small ambush/holding force here to make sure that if they do send out some more units, I can at least stop them right there. There you go. Now, I don't seem to have any income, which is a bit annoying. Do they have a fob of any kind? No? Wonderful. So the supplies I get is all that I get. No way to resupply these Jupiters. I doubt they're going to be able to resupply those Leo 1A1s with complete amount of fuel or ammo. 112, 117 rounds. Well, it's going to have to do. At least they've been refueled as well. That's good. Display zones, Foxtrot. Okay. Head across. I gotta make sure that these things aren't blown up, because they have pretty decent veterancy right now. That veterancy is allowing them to shoot a lot more accurate. But see, stuff like this, a sort of secondary-ish objective, you don't have that in Wargame Red Dragon. Sure, you got some sort of objective gameplay in the campaigns, but of a whole different type. Oh, a fob. I want that. Let's destroy those units. Oh, recons. More recons. SPW-40As. Yep, they're being resupplied by the fob. Trying to get
Speer
them
bereit,
repaired.
Kommandant.
That's
Mannschaft, ein guter Speer ist einer, den man nicht
priority
sieht.
target. He's dead. Please take out these guys next. Level 2 or 4. That's another one. That's another one. Ganters. Take care of those. This course is incredibly inaccurate. Hammer effectively eliminates them. Let's pull them down. Combat level 4. That must be Mobius. 50% accuracy. Now we're actually starting to hit stuff
Ja, Kommandant.
without having to fire 5 rounds as ranging shots. Even on the move, they're pretty accurate. 30-ish %.
Man sagt, ein guter Speer
Looks
ist
for me.
einer, den man nicht sieht.
Routing. That's another recon down.
Ohne uns
As
wären
long as
die
I'm just
Blitz
shooting
einsatzbereit,
cheap stuff
Kommandant.
like this, I'm perfectly. Yep, another one down. Objective complete.
Bekämpfe Ziel.
Let's
Man
resupply
sagt,
here.
ein guter Speer ist einer, den man nicht
These
sieht.
two
Habe ich nur
Jupiters,
das Gefühl,
resupply
dass sie
there.
gleich unser Leben aufs Spiel setzen werden. Spucken Sie es einfach aus.
Fob captured.
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen
man.
und Ohren vor Ort, Kommandant?
Right, they don't have a stop button. Or actually, they do.
Ja, Kommandant.
Let's see, what's the stop button mapped to? Because I have it some. Yeah, it's E.
Meinen Sie mich?
Okay, hold. See, now we're getting supplies. 10,000. That's a lot better than what my Jupiters had on board.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen
Resupplied.
und Ohren vor Ort, Kommandant?
Sie es einfach aus.
They're getting there. 160 rounds. Yep.
Ohne uns wären die Blitz.
Okay. Pushing back across the bridge here. And then we need to destroy the enemy bridgehead in Alpha Sector. Let's see. Do I have the ability to call in more tanks? Yeah, 2. And then I'm out of supplies. Or out of resupply points, or whatever you want to call it.
Wo sollen wir es
Okay, go
hinliefern?
to the fob. Let's see if I can queue orders in
Wieder
this
auf
game
der
too.
Straße.
Sprechen Sie, over.
If you haven't heard of queuing orders yet, it's holding shift and then giving your units another order.
Wir stellen
That way
Sie
they're going to
einen
execute the second
Beobachtungsposten
order
auf.
after they've executed the first one. Those tanks took quite a bit of supplies. 2,300 points for about
Wie lauten Ihre
70
Befehle,
rounds.
Kommandant?
That's rather expensive.
Man
So I
sagt,
wouldn't be
ein
surprised
guter
if this
Speer
course is a
ist
bit
einer, den man
faster
nicht sieht.
than my Leopards. It's probably faster off-road as well. Off-road... Where does it say that? 50 kph? What? My Leopards are faster off-road? That's new.
Wir gucken
Ja,
das
Kommandant.
Okay, let's move this
Gebiet.
position.
Over.
Ja, Kommandant.
Let's group these units into one big group of 4 tanks.
Auf Koordinaten vor.
And the course is gonna go there.
Sprechen Sie, over.
Alright.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
Not seeing anything yet. I'm gonna wait till the other group to link up so that I have maximum firepower here. Unfortunately, I don't have control over the command vehicle, otherwise I would have relocated it to India.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
They have fired 1 round. The second group, but why?
Führen Sie mich. Folgen
What
Sie mir
was
oder
there
gehen
to
Sie auf den
destroy?
Weg. Führen Sie mich. Folgen Sie mir oder gehen Sie auf den
Come
Weg.
on.
Man sagt, ein
We're gonna
guter
head up the road.
Speer ist einer, den man nicht sieht.
See what there is in the form of opposition. BMP-1.
Warten auf neue
Oh damn,
Befehle, Kommandant.
Mietkas.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Those Mietkas
Hat
probably
jemand
have
ein
a
Taxi
good amount of
gerufen?
range. 2450. That means they outrange me by 500 meters.
Ja, Kommandant.
And we got a KPZ there. Lost recon. Yeah, I think I triggered something. Like that thing is not he at in range? 27 kilometers there.
Ja, Kommandant.
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und Ohren vor
Yep,
Ort,
Jupiter's
Kommandant?
back.
Bleib schon. Dann schneidet. Einsatzbereit.
15 points.
Meinen Sie mich?
If I can keep that tree line between myself and the BMP, I have a pretty decent chance of ambushing the guy, making sure he doesn't get a shot with his Moyetka launcher. These things are way too close. At this range, they can actually hurt my swimming paddle. Lost a tank there. T-34A5. Really?
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Haben Sie was für mich?
Missed.
Meinen Sie mich?
Hit.
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und Ohren vor Ort, Kommandant?
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Brexit will still have shit. Oh, he's aiming at his shit. Trying the accuracy.
Sieht einfach aus.
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und Ohren
That's
vor Ort,
not what
Kommandant?
the thing is. Missed. This guy's taking
Kommandant, geben Sie den Befehl
Stabbing.
zum Sturmangriff.
Mehr
Schau.
bereit, Kommandant.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Focus on the biggest threat first.
Kommandant.
So these guys are taking quite a bit of damage then. There's no retreat button or move in reverse, funnily enough.
Wir sind unterwegs.
Get this guy first.
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und Ohren vor
HGM
Ort,
flying
Kommandant?
in.
Wo sollen wir es hinliefern? Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Yep, they got him.
Ja,
Good job,
Kommandant.
guys.
Mehr
Back it
bereit,
up.
Kommandant. Sprechen Sie.
Ja, Kommandant.
The three of them, they should be able to take care of a few routing tanks. Or at least you'd think so.
Rücken auf Koordinaten vor.
5%, yeah.
Bereit für Verlegen, Kommandant.
How about you stop? Give you 15% accuracy. Hold.
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und
Reload
Ohren
Ihre
vor Ort,
Befehle,
Kommandant?
Kommandant.
Couple of hits, but they're just not going down yet.
Reload Ihre Befehle,
Just
Kommandant.
getting repaired. I want to keep this battle group strong. I want to keep them full health. And I have plenty of supplies to do it.
Ich wusste doch,
We
dass Sie
carry
uns nicht lange faulenzen
1500. Okay,
lassen
that's
würden.
decent.
Haben Sie was für mich?
The T-3045, yeah, he just regained his composure and he's coming
Haben
at
Sie
me
was für
again.
mich?
When I once get ready to fire, shells going in. He's routing again.
Brauchen Sie
It's
ein
like,
paar
nope,
Augen und
not
Ohren
having
vor
this.
Ort,
Wo
Bye.
sollen wir es hinliefern?
Can't do it later. Motorschützen.
Zug ist in Formation und einsatzbereit.
I'm not sure if you can actually put them inside a town, though. You cannot select any of these town blocks. I have to look into that.
Ja, Kommandant.
Sprechen Sie. Over.
Reload Ihre Befehle, Kommandant.
By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm so unfamiliar with the game, my Red Dragon campaign, or my,
Man sagt,
let's say
ein
my
guter
Wargame
Speer.
career started at Airline Battle. Until then,
Reload Ihre Befehle,
I
Kommandant.
hadn't... Whoa. Sorry. I hadn't played the previous game. I hadn't played European Escalation.
Hier, da geht Sie auf den Weg. Haben Sie was entdeckt? Drücken Sie es einfach aus. Reload Ihre
Take a
Befehle,
hit.
Kommandant.
No, they're good.
Bereit fürs Verlegen, Kommandant.
Man sagt,
Oh,
ein guter
recon
Speer.
units. Got it. Objective complete. Now what?
Reload Ihre Befehle,
Anything?
Kommandant.
No? Yes? No. Oh, here we go.
The resistance at Urbisfelde has contained the first assault, but NVA mechanized columns managed to break through at other points.
So is that mission complete, or are we gonna get another objective here? Mission complete. Victory! Question is, how much did it get me? 8 command stars. Why 8? Oh damn it, avoid any loss in your command. 4 points. That one leopard that got pretty much ambushed or shot in the rear by a T-3485 cost me 4 command points. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, exit. And let's get into the armory. Or actually, no, I'm going to do that next episode. Next episode of this campaign, which is going to be Crossroads. I'm going to be looking at what I need, what the mission is, and then unlocking stuff as I go along. For now I have 8 command stars, which is decent, and it's a bit unfortunate that I lost that one leopard. No leopard lost would have been 4 more command points, and with an armory this empty, yeah, I can use all the command points I can get. Look at that. For 1 point, I can buy a Recon Helo, a Scorpion, a Gazelle Sneb, an ACAV. Pretty much a lot of units go for 1 point. The M1 though is 4 points. M1 6 points to unlock? That's expensive. Anyway, that's the first of the episodes from European Escalation. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know when you have played European Escalation, if at all, and what I'm doing wrong so that I can improve upon that, because I'm not as familiar with European Escalation as I am with Red Dragon. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you next video.